Dmvdrakes back at it again with another hour of power. Not sure if that's going to be the name we're going to call this series, but for now it is. So today, since last week we did shoes with the Syndril and everything, I was thinking we just finish off the 2 starter decks that recently came out and then just move on to other decks from there. So this week we got Zephagamon, excuse me. I always wanted to just call it Zephagamon. I think Zephagamon sounds a little cooler, but Zephagamon, I guess that sounds just as cool. But anyway, this is going to be the game plan we're going with the deck. So I'll read off the effect for you. It has Vortex. That's kind of like the gimmick of the green birds. So Vortex is like Blitz and Rush put together. It allows you, when the card is played, to attack an opponent's Digimon the turn it was played, which is really good. So if you're at 1 memory and you slam down a Zephagamon from the starter deck, you can technically Vortex and attack one of your opponent's Digimon. It's pretty sick. So we're running 4 copies of that, along with the 2 copies of the one from EX7, which has a little bit of a better effect, but like this series is mostly on budget for the most part, so this is a budget friendly version of the deck. I assume you should hopefully have 2 by now. I'm using the all arts just because why not. But anyway, this Zephagamon from EX7 says it has Vortex and Security Attack +1, and also when Digivolving and when attacking, suspend 1 Digimon. It could be any Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So it's really helpful. It has the Bird Dragon type. I don't know if that's going to be relevant at all, but it's there. So that's kind of the game plan. We're going to, similarly to Syndromon, we're going to just turbo up the line to get to Zephaga, control the board with Vortex and powerful suspension and unsuspending effects while gaining memory with some inheritables with piercing. And we're going to do the card by card. So we got 4 copies of Fluffymon from EX7. Again, you do not have to use all arts. I'm just using them for aesthetic reasons. Fluffymon says when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory. Pretty simple. I was playing with the other one, which suspends something that has lower DP than you. That one was okay, but I like board control a little better, so I would invest in Fluffymon if you're more into like board control and just maintaining turn, choking the opponent, things of that nature. And we have 4 copies of Ptero from EX7. This little guy says, your turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with the avian or bird and any of its traits, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Really good. And all turns, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, gain a memory. This effect is really good because with blocker, some of our effects in this deck give us blocker. With blocker, you're able to possibly steal turns back with the inheritable effect. And if you have a training out, if you would Digivolve Ptero into like one of your 4s for a cost of 1, and then if you use a training, you can Digivolve into a 5 for a cost of 1. So you can basically ramp into your 6 like turn 1 or 2, turn 2 or 3. It's really good. It's really good. We also have the Searcher Pteromon. Reveal the top 3 cards is just like the Shumon from the other starter deck. Add an avian, a bird, and 1 card with a Vortex Warrior or Liberator trait among them, and return to the rest of the bottom of the deck. It gives a heritable 2k DP. DP is always great to have on a Digimon no matter what. Muchomon, this may be a little bit of a controversial pick. As I stated in the shoe deck profile, I'm building these decks with no promos just so people can get an idea of how it plays, because the promos are pretty expensive. Muchomon. When an effect suspends this Digimon, one of your Digimon with the avian or bird in any of its traits or the Vortex Warrior gains 3k DP until the end of the opponent's turn. It's just good for gaining DP. Also gives piercing and is as an inheritable. I was playing around with other cards like Tento and like Palmon, but I was just like, yeah, they're okay. You can add them if you would like. This is more budget friendly. But piercing is really good for this deck. I wish it had a trash security type effect on an inheritable. but it doesn't. I think that would make this deck with piercing a little bit more aggressive, but I'm just keeping it as basic as I can just to explain how the deck works a little bit. And we got 4 copies of Galemon. Out of security, it does the same thing like Shushumon. You can play something with the Liberator trait and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Not bad. And also has Vortex and gives 2k DP. And the Galemon from EX7, if you have 1 or fewer Tamers, you may play 1 Shoto Kazama from your hand without paying the cost. Simple. Monochromon, I'm controversial pick here. You can make this BT3 Stingmon if you want, or something else of that nature, or even like swap it with a Gale promo. But I picked this because 1, it chokes the opponent to 1, which is always great. It could possibly choke the opponent to 1, which is always great. And 2, it gives piercing as an inherited. 3, it's just a 4 play cost. It's just cheap, and 4 DP isn't bad. You do not have to play this particular card. Like I said, Stingmon is a great option. Even Kabuterimon is like fine. Anything that can gain you memory from battle is good. There aren't that many green like level 4s you can pick that are birds. Just something you can like play around with. This is a flex spot. Flex spot means you can kind of change this spot in and out with whatever you want to like use. Like, I prefer using this. If you prefer using something else, go on right ahead. Now moving on to the 5s, pretty standard. We just got 2 Grand Gale from the EX7 and 2 Grand Gale from the starter deck. One of the Grand Gale says, when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. If this card suspended one of your Digimon, this Digimon isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's Digimon until the end of the turn. Take a shot every time I say the word Digimon. This is really good because it gives protection on your stack until the end of the opponent's turn. So it's like, in a way, a little better than the other level 5 in the deck. But you kind of need both, which you'll see why in a second. Both inheritables are the same. When this Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon may unsuspend. It's your turn now to win attacking, so it'll happen in weird variables, in weird instances. So it's really good. It's a really good inheritable. It'll like unsuspend itself, and then you can like vortex again. It gets pretty crazy. Grand Gale from the starter deck allows you to win Digivolve and suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, you may play 1 Digimon with Avian or Bird, any of its traits, and 3k DP or less from your hand while paying the cost. Green has a very interesting mechanic where they allow you to play other green cards with 3k DP or less. And you can, like I said, for the Monochromon, you can fill in other 3k DP Digimon from the starter deck, like the Kiwi and the other thing. That name escapes me if you would like. I personally just like the piercing for me. This is okay. This is, in my opinion, a little bit better because it just has Vortex. I know this may sound busted, but I wish they combined those 2 effects with the Vortex and the suspend something on play. I think it would have been really good. But I'm not Bandai. So we have Zephagamon. We already explained these 2. So now that you kind of seen the lines and the rookies, the champions, and the ultimates, you can kind of see the general idea of what we're going for. A lot of suspension, a lot of piercing, a lot of like DP gain, a lot of unsuspending, controlling the board, gaining memory. It's a fighting deck. It's funny because he says Magic Knight, and he's not using any options really. So it's a fighty kind of deck. It's a really battle orientated deck. You want to just suspend your opponent's stuff, unsuspend your stuff, and just slowly clear their board with your Zephagamon, just poking at their security, being immune to their effects for a turn. It's really good. Also, I want to mention about the starter deck Zephagamon that its second ability is third ability technically is an all turns. When a Digimon is unsuspended, this Digimon is unaffected by your opponent's Digimon effects and gets 3000 DP for the turn. So if the opponent has something like Reboot and they try to reboot during your turn, you actually become immune and gain 3k DP. It's really good. So you're at like 14, maybe 16, 18k. It's insane how high you can go. Just 1 quartz. There's a lot of hybrid decks right now. Quartz is like, it's a hybrid stopper. It punishes hybrid decks. I would say if you can, I would highly recommend you get 1 copy of Quartz at least if you're playing this deck. It's getting reprinted in the LM set that's coming out in December, and also it had a reprint in the most recent tournament packs for regional. So it's a little bit easier to get your hands on now. I don't know the market price. I'll put that up on screen right now, but it should be at least, I'm ballparking it at $5 for like a regular art. I hope it's not still $10-$20. This game is getting kind of expensive. Moving on, we got the tamers. We got just the Shoto. It's a redirect on a tamer. It's really cool. He sets your memory from 2 to if you have 2 or less memory, he sets it to 3 start of your turn, which is always great. When one of your Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon by suspending this tamer, you may change the attack target to another of your opponent's Digimon or the player. The Digimon must still be suspended if you want to switch the attack to another Digimon. So just keep that in mind. Or you can attack the player. So it's like reverse raid. It's kind of like raid, but you can pick where it goes. It's like raid, but you can pick where it goes basically. And the best tamer, in my opinion, the EX7 Shoto, which I know is pretty expensive, sadly, but what can you do? Start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, you gain 1 memory. End of your turn, by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon gets piercing and blocker to the end of your opponent's turn. And if that Digimon has a Vortex Warriors trait, you can unsuspend that Digimon. So there's a lot of cheeky effects you can do with the Zephagamon and other stuff, where you can like attack, use Shoto, unsuspend, and then attack again. It's pretty sick. Omnimoire Embrace. Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna call it the Green Embrace. So Green Embrace says suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Then unsuspend 1 Digimon. As you can see, like I said before, it's a lot of just suspending, unsuspending, gaining memory, gaining DP, running things over, being immune, all good stuff that Green does. The security effect is return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. It's nice. It's not, I don't often use it, but it's just nice to have a bomb just to get rid of a pesky stack that the opponent may have, just to slow them down for a turn. Okay, we got 2 green memory boosts, on brand green memory boosts right here. And I've noticed in this deck that, as most stack decks are, it's hard to go up your line. This deck does struggle to go up the line a little bit. So digging 1 card deeper could make or break if you're going to be still in the game that turn or losing. So I recommend running just 1 or 2 copies of green memory boost. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea right now, with just how trainings and then the scrambles are going to come out a little bit later, how those are just making green memory boost feel a little obsolete. But this is the deepest dig the deck has. Everything else digs 2 or 3 cards. This digs 4. Sometimes you just need to dig a little deeper. And we're running just 4 agility training because it's busted. It reduces, you can reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. You take 1 green card to the hand and the other goes to the bottom. Then delay when one of your green Digimon digivolves. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a green Digimon card in the hand with the Digivolution reduced by 2. It's just good to keep your turn going while you're going up your stack. Very helpful. And just 1 HPD. HPD is stupid. It says, next time one of your green Digimon digivolves, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the cost by 5. Busted card. It keeps turn going. It triggers your effects. I am still surprised to this very day this card isn't banned. So that's the deck. If you like more like battle type decks, battle controlled decks, this is definitely for you. This deck reminds me a lot of like Greymon, but a little bit better than Greymon because it doesn't require as many pieces to set up. So if you're interested in playing Digimon and you're looking for something that just like really fighty birds, this deck is for you. So we're going to do some gameplay, and we're going to see how it goes. The sim updated to 2.0, and it's probably just going to be bust ass. Alright, we got a game against Zephagamon, I guess. This is a pretty good hand. We got multiple rookies, a level 5, and multiple level 4s. You can't get any better than that. I'm going to keep. They're going to go first. That gives us an opportunity to look at what they're playing. They're playing bees! Alright. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Going Digimon to Leviamon. If you don't know, bees is like... Give me 4 memory off buck, okay. Bees is like yellow vaccine, but in reverse. You'll see what I mean as the game goes on. I like to, when I'm playing, I like to digivolve this Patero in the back of security. The back of raising. And I usually like to play down the searcher one, but I don't have that one to look for cards. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to hard play this Patero, and we're going to digivolve this Patero for 1. See if we can get a Shoto off the top. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we got the Shoto off the top. That means we get to play it for free. Lucky draw there. And I can suspend me to play this out. Actually, I'm gonna just go in the back. They're gonna go to 3 anyway. I'm gonna just digivolve in the back. Okay, so we got 4, and we got a 5 and a 6. We got a ultimate and a mega, so we're good to go. They're probably gonna raise out and start getting tuck happy with the bees. So bees are interesting. They use this Peroromon. Sounds kind of like a Sergeant Frog character. And then they place 1 Digimon card, the Royal Base trait, as the face-up security card at the bottom, and then they add the top. So they put Zephagamon at the bottom of their security and took the top card. They just hard play another Vespa. That's fine. And then this Vespa deletes something with play cost of 2 or less, and for each face-up security card, add 2 to that effect. So they played that one here, and they popped my Galacticmon here. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna digivolve here. I'm gonna suspend myself, and then I'm gonna play out this Muchomon, and then I'm gonna digivolve into Zephagamon here, and then I'm gonna suspend their Vespamon. Then I'm gonna unsuspend. It's really cool because you can actually unsuspend their card. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. You can also, when one of their cards unsuspend, you can gain the protection. So I'm gonna unsuspend my Zephaga here, and I will use Vortex, and I will attack their Vespamon, and then I get to unsuspend. Yes, I will. I will not want to switch the attack. They can tap Mimi. They can tap Izzy to redirect it into one of their suspended insectoids. Not really going to accomplish anything. I'm going to gain some memory. Gain a little bit more memory. And what we're going to do is... I'm going to go for security. Okay, not bad. Alright. I'm going to just hard play the Shoto. This is going to get really cool because I will use this Shoto to give my Zephagamon piercing and blocker, and it gets to unsuspend. So you guys can kind of see what I was talking about during the card by card. It's a lot of suspending, unsuspend, get rid of the opponent's threats while maintaining a good board on your side. They did not use the tuck ability with this. They're going to try to delete my Royal Base dude. So Iron Eraser. You may place one Digimon card with a royal base trait from your trash as the bottom security card, then delete up to 8 play cost total worth, and then for each face-up security you got, you add to that. I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna gain a memory like a million. Digiball there, draw. Let's see. It's kind of a bricky hand. I'm gonna just hard play this. I'm gonna give him piercing a blocker. There we go. And see, I wasn't able to vortex because nothing he had was suspended. I could have suspended that and then vortexed it, but like, meh, you know. They put Queen Bee at the bottom, so their security is pretty stacked. They're going to use Winrear to digivolve from their security into a level 5 here, since this is a 4. But you have to pay the full cost, and it should not be able to delete this. They will be able to delete this though. Yep. And it's my turn. Honestly, we're not looking that bad. It may seem kind of like we're down bad a little bit, but we're actually fine. So I'll do this. I will attack with Zephagamon. I will suspend this. Nice. 2 checks. I'm gonna go a little deeper. Oh, they could block with the Izzy. That wasn't the best idea. That's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of search. This Grand Gale won't get over that, sadly. We'll pick up Grand Gale though. And we'll also pick up the Shoto. And the rest will go to the deck bottom. Play out the Shoto. I will use one of the Shotos, unsuspend one of my, give this piercing and blocker, right? And then I get the trigger Vortex. Use Vortex. I will attack their Digimon. I will switch the attack target of own Digimon to the player. Then I will suspend my own Digimon to bot deck their dude. And I don't need to give... Oh, I will use my second Shoto to unsuspend my Zephaga. Easy. I knew I was going to hit that because they're face-up security, but like, I need damage. Like, that's the point of the game, is to do enough damage to win, right? You know, you gotta just do the damage. But you gotta look at it like this. I cleared their board. I showed you some cool combos. They're hard playing things, so they're pretty down bad. And now from here, you can literally just, they're gonna put that to the bottom of their security, add that to their hand. They're gonna probably hard play something else. Now from here, it's slowly board control. It's just slow board control. I'm sitting really good right now. They probably don't have a line. I removed a lot of their like 4s and 5s. Bees is also kind of like Hunters, where if you tuck the wrong thing in the wrong spot, it could really screw you over. But the cool thing about Bees is that they could use Proto Form, which is really sick. This card's like $1 million, which is funny. And they're going to do another Winrear. Probably just pass. I'm gonna unsuspend all my stuff. This is pretty good. I'm gonna hatch. I'm gonna gain 2 memory from my EX7 Shotos, so 1 memory there. Then another. Digivolve Fluffy in the back into Mucho. I want this Grand Gale. And we're going to digivolve into this Grand Gale. I'm gonna suspend their dude, and then I'm gonna run their dude over. No. They have proto form, that's fine. They're gonna get their rookie back. I'm not too worried about that, honestly. That's gonna go to security. I'm gonna gain 2. I'm gonna gain 1, excuse me. And then I'm gonna just digivolve in the back. Nice. Okay, and I will use the Shoto Kazama Tamer. Unsuspend. No, I'm good. Reason I didn't attack is because they had Tiger Zephagamon there, and if I would have attacked their security, I would have died. So they're gonna just go to 5. It's pretty good. I really just need a like a level 6. They're gonna add Protoform to the top. Oh, they're gonna put Queen Bee, and then they're gonna add Protoform to their hand. So it's Taiga, Vespa, and Queen Bee back there. They have 3 Winrear out. I don't really like Winrear like that. It's fine, but I feel like, you know, like 2 is enough. You know what I mean? It's not that good. All right, here we go. We're gonna grab the Zephagamon. See, if I just had agility training, I would only have these 2 choices here. And then I'm gonna set up my bottom security like this. There we go. So I'll draw, if I loop back to my deck, I'll draw Patero, Gale, and then agility. There we are. And what I want to do, that'll die. I can go there. There we go. Okay, we'll do this. Go Zephaga. I'm gonna suspend their B. Sure, I'm gonna unsuspend my own Zephaga. I don't know. We're gonna trigger. Let me look at the check play area really quick. Gain 1, piercing, bop, swing, bop, swing. That's not gonna work. Okay, I'm a. Any Digimon unsuspends. I'm gonna use Vortex here. Attack there. And I'm gonna unsuspend. I will unsuspend. And then I will switch the target attack to security. Oh, they're gonna let it go. I don't have piercing? No, I do not. But I will get it from the Shoto. Haha! Give it piercing and blocker. And not use. Not use, I don't need to. Okay, that's gone. And I'm gain a memory. Always gain a memory first. And I'm activate piercing. Perfectly safe. Swing again. Perfectly safe because we knew what it was. And Gale's gonna swing for game. Easy, that simple. Hopefully my explanations were pretty good. It could get a little complicated, so if you need to, just rewatch that gameplay. That was a good example of how the deck is supposed to run. Hopefully I can get a game where I can show you how fucked up this deck can get, and I'm not saying fucked up in a positive way. This is definitely a mulligan hand. This is what I was talking about earlier, how bad the decks can get. How bad this deck can get with bricks. So I'm a mulligan. This is a lot better. 13 primes. Is that a Transformers reference? Oh, they're playing Venmon. Okay. Not Ven, Galacticmon. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got a pretty good start, honestly. We got this Patero that I like in the back. We got Shoto. And then we can choke. Well, we can't choke because this sets you, I think. Oh, it does not. What does this do? Let me do some reading. By trashing one Venmon in your hand, draw one, gain one memory. That's pretty good. When any of your Digimon attacks by suspending this tamer and returning 2 Venmon from those Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon? What? I'm gonna get this Zephaga and then bot deck the training. You can pick up trainings off of trainings, which is insane. So I'd recommend, if you have any friends interested in playing the Digimon TCG, one of you pick up 2 starter decks, the shoe starter deck, and then the other one picks up 2 starter decks, being the bird starter deck. And if you crack them, the trainings come with those starter decks. They're really, really helpful, and also you'll get a play set of memory boosts, yellow and green specifically. So I would recommend you do that. Galacticmon is weird. Basically, the whole kill is that, like, they're trying to build up to this guy. His name is Galacticmon, and then from there they can do a bunch of de-digivolving with this dude and deleting tamers. It's a bunch of stuff. This game has so many decks, man. so many decks. It's like hard to keep track of them sometimes. We don't have a 5, so we're not going to raise out. Do I really have to raise out the... I can't even swing over that. I'll gain a memory there. I'm an inbreeding. I'm not going to do it. Okay, we're going to do the search Patero. Try to see if we can get a 4. We did not. Let me get this Grand Gale. And I'm gonna get this Shoto. Let me get this Shoto. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Shoto. I don't want to do that. I kind of want to remove this. How out of hand can they get? They got a Venmon. Do I want to just slam this, run them over, and then call it a day? Let me see how. Okay, we're gonna hard play this. We're gonna do Vortex. I will use Vortex. I will swing into this. I will use the best tamer in the game to unsuspend my guy and give a blocker and piercing. And I hit another one, so that's fantastic. I don't know if that was the most optimal play. Maybe the most optimal play was doing another search and passing, but I kind of wanted to show off how Vortex worked. They're going to discard a Venmon, gain a memory, draw, discard another Venmon, gain a memory, draw. If you're wondering how they're able to have so many Venmons, this Venmon allows you to have up to 50 copies of that card in your deck. You can also do that with cards like, they're just hard playing the Snatch, or was it Galactic? Nah, Snatchmon. While you have no Digimon other than Venmon cards in your trash, this card will be placed for Digicraw. You may place up to 2 Venmon cards in your trash. In your turn, if this card has 4 more, it may Digivolve into Venmon. Okay. A what? This motherfucker's a liberator? Jesus Christ. That's so funny. So they just warped into Galacticmon, which is insane. Galacticmon Digivolves 9 from Snatch. That's so cool. You may play up to, you may place up to 4 Venmon. Trash talk all your opponent's security stack. They're just going to throw down another one. Does he have blocker? No, he don't. Can you redirect? Man, this is getting kind of grisly. I'm gonna stay in the back, just go there. Any redirects? That's his turn. All turns, once per turn, when Venmon returns to the bottom of the deck from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, unsuspend this Digimon against blocker. That's so weird. How many Venmon they got? 1, 2, 3. They got 4. Okay. So basically what they did last turn, they used this card. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the Liberator trait among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a card in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 4. They technically didn't need to Digivolve into a Liberator card because since this Digivolve 9 from Snatchmon, they actually Digivolved 5 and then decreased it a little more with other abilities. So it was a good play. It was a good play. I'm gonna crack the training. Now I'm definitely happy I just hard played that thing last turn. I'm not gonna get any DP, that's the thing. I'm gonna go into this for 1. I'm gonna suspend me. Then I'm gonna unsuspend me. Then I'm gonna gain like 3k. Then this is the sucky part about this isn't a family Pokemon. He can't block me. So I'm gonna swing. 12k is pretty spooky. Okay, we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna suspend him. Then I'm gonna unsuspend me. And then I'm gonna gain piercing and blocker for him. Let me see. Could we crash? No. I'm not gonna use Vortex. That was kind of a waste, but I'm back up to 14k, so it's not bad. I was thinking to use this card to I was thinking to use this card to run them over, but I forgot I don't have any like DP, and I couldn't redirect it with this because I don't have it out yet. You see what I mean by how this deck could get a little clunky? There's not a good. I can get Digivolve. That sucks. Because he could use this. Yeah, that could Digivolve me. Am I okay with that? Kinda. Whatever. If he hits like a training, no. If he mod decks it, this will unsuspend any blocker. And what will happen? If I return it. Oh, he didn't want to do it. Okay, so I could block this. He could mod deck those. Then he could unsuspend and then swing again. And then I'll lose my guy. I'm okay. Nice. Bunch of Vins and Snatch. So he's gonna get Snatch. And then tuck a Venmon and then draw one for the Dorimon. If you're playing a deck that does a lot of like source tucking, Dorimon is really good. And it's black, Dorimon is really good. Snatch again, Digivolve, and this remind me what this does. Venmon trash, alarms, and full. Dex from your hand. That's really good, jeez. What does this do? I haven't seen these in so long. When did you go to the top 3 cards of your deck? Play one of your opponent's tamers. Okay, they didn't have 5 or more. I finally got a 5. I'm gonna raise. Gain a memory. Digivolve this here. Play a Shoto. Play this Shoto. Okay. We are going to crack the green memory boost. Go there. I want DP. This got DP on it? No. This can have DP. No, it cannot. I should have digivolved there, but it's fine. It's fine. I wanted DP pretty bad. Let's see. This is 12. That would have been 14. I don't think it would have been enough. 14. Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. We'll do this. Okay, we'll go here. Gonna suspend this. I'll play out the searcher. I kind of want that Mucho, honestly. And then I'm gonna get the Shoto. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna swing at security. Aha! That's so funny. What are you going to de-digivolve, good sir? Okay. Really? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Digivolve here. When digivolving, I'm gonna suspend this. I'm gonna suspend that actually. Pot deck that. Overflow. Drop this. Do this. Yep. Get that piercing blocker, unsuspend it. I'm a vortex. Use vortex. Attack that. Then I'm gonna switch the attack target. I'm gonna unsuspend. Then switch the. I'm gonna suspend one Digimon. Suspend this. That's like fine. I shouldn't have did that. That's all good. That was a oopsie. That was an oopsie. Hey, it has no sources though, so that's not bad. That was an oopsie. I wish that went to my hand, but this is a one piece, sadly. Oh, it got trashed. We might have lost the game because of that. That's funny. Can you clear my board though? Oh, guys, if you have the money and you want to really make this deck the best deck it could be, what card was that? Oh, I haven't seen this in forever. DG Dimension. That's pretty good. If you want to make this deck the best deck it can be, Death X, A lot of tamers going around. Death X would be like minus 15 to be for 5. I could have played that D-Digivolve that killed this. Just an idea. just an idea. I think I need some search. Which one searches? I don't have the searcher, but I have the free Digivolve in the back. Into nothing. Okay, agility. Showing me a 2. Go here. Let's see. Okay, Vortex. Yep. Attack player. Unsuspend. No, I'm good. Okay, alright, now we gotta... We're gonna go down, and as soon as he unsuspends, I'm gonna gain blocker again. I'm gonna gain 4k DP, 14k DP. They're gonna trash top. Honestly, what really did me in was the fact that I didn't see level 4s pretty late, and that mistake I did with the Zephagamon early game, that really did me in. So if I lose, that's my own fault. It's my fault that my deck didn't see the 4s at the right time. I can't blame him. He didn't have anything to do with that. It's all me. Snatch. I don't think the best play was to do that. They're kind of going off, and they didn't need to. They could have just swung twice and then been okay. They could have literally just swung with this, and then swung with the little dude. This is one of those situations where they're trying to do too much, and I mean, hey, go off, king, whatever, but like, I mean, you could just, you know, it's like BMing. Oh no, my tamers got deleted. Oh no. I'm just trying to see what this deck is doing, just in case if I run into it, I know what's going on. I have to block. Does he have like a hybrid or something? They're gonna tuck a bunch of Venmons. They're gonna hard play Destructomon, or whatever his name is. They're gonna cross. It's a promo? Yeah. A lot of tamer hate now. It's good. I remember when this game didn't have any tamer hate at all. Alright, while they're doing whatever they're doing, I'm gonna do a little tactic called checking my trash. I'm not out of it yet, technically. Okay, I got a Monochrome on there, Galemon there. I got 8 more, like... I think they realized they didn't have a blocker. Does he get blocker? Switch the target of the. Okay, they can switch the attack. Okay. If I can find a way to get the Quartz Boy, I don't think I can though. That's the sucky part. I don't have any search. The thing is, if I had drew a 4, I could have probably got to the Quartz. That's the thing. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. You're really not seeing a level 4 really did me in. We're gonna just par play this. Yep, we're gonna Vortex. Attack that. Switch player. Alright, now they should just swing, right? I mean, it shouldn't get any more complicated than that, right? Okay, yep, GG. It happens. My mistake, like I said, was attacking with the Zephagamon. But, you know, live and learn. I'm going to get another game. Alright, this ain't a bad hand, actually. I got a search, I got that, and I'm going second. Alright, that's fine. We're fighting UA. Oh, Lord Nightmon. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. Lord Nightmon. Uh-oh. Or another Leviamon player gonna cook the shit out of me. Yeah, passing is a viable strategy. You don't have to play anything. Let's see. But who am I to talk, right? Did you want that for free? There, we're actually going to hard play this. I'm going to grab the Gale here. And the other Gale here. Bot deck that. See if we can get lucky again. Oh, no lucky. Oh, I used the wrong one anyway. But I wouldn't have got it, so it's fine. I was trying to play out a Tamer for free. Okay, Protoform. Alright, we're going to be watching Netflix, guys. You might want to go get a sandwich for this one. Opponent or players? Oh, players can't reduce play costs. Okay. It's the Leviamon, my sworn nemesis. Back at it again. So as reboot blocker, we're going to trash one, gain a memory, blah, blah, blah. We all seen it. Nice. Cerberus X. You want to swing? Get risky? Come on, get swifty. Ah, you just choked. Gonna raise. Digital for free. Okay, we win. We're so good at the game. It wasn't for free, it was for 1. We're coming up on like the hour. That's just going to do it. I'm counting that as a dub. So that's the deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments any other decks you would like to see, and I will do them. I'm going to try to crank these out at least once a week if I can. Be sure to check out our Discord in the description. We have a bunch of just content there. We have deck doctors where we can help you. We have tournaments, but that we're starting up pretty soon. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure you check the community tab for any updates, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.